Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today it is the start of the first new video format that I came up with and that I want to do here on my channel. And if you haven't watched the video that I posted yesterday, of my channel update. There I have already explained all of the three new video formats that are coming up on my channel. They all have the premiere this week. And today it's time for the first deck dates video. Deck dates, it's a match, question mark. This video or this video series, if you haven't watched the video yesterday where I've explained it, is basically an idea that I came up with thanks to Dawn Michelle over at Boho Tarot while she was doing her Oracle October, where she talked a lot about how she uses her Oracle decks and also tarot and Oracle deck combinations. And she did one video where she talked about tarot and Oracle deck combinations that at first glance wouldn't work very well together, or you wouldn't consider pairing them together because they're completely different decks. The art style didn't match, or the theme didn't match. They feel pretty different, or they're complete opposites. But she give it a try, and surprisingly, they did work very well together, and so she shared some of that combinations that at first glance weren't really combinations that you would say, yes, I get why she combined these two decks, and talked a little bit about that and how they are working well together and why that maybe be the case. So while I watched that video, I got the idea for this format for the deck dates. Um, because I combine tarot and oracle decks or tarot, oracle, and Lenormand decks for most of my readings that I do. I can't think of any reading that I haven't combined at least two different cartomancy systems. Um, so that is actually my reading style. I will combine tarot with Lenormand, oracle with Lenormand, tarot with oracle, and so on and so forth, because I really find that these different systems really work well together and, yeah, give each other something. So I really love to do that. But normally I decide which oracle deck I choose to work with a specific tarot deck. So I consciously choose which decks I pair because the artwork is quite similar, or the art style at least, because they feel quite similar in their in how they read or in their theme, something like that. But with that video, I found that quite interesting, and I thought, well, maybe I should do something like put all of my Oracle decks in a random drawer app and all of my tarot decks as well. And I did. And now in this series, I will pull one Oracle deck randomly or let it be pulled from that random generator app, and one Tarot deck. And I will use these two decks in a combination for 1 week or 2 weeks. I don't know how much time that I need to actually decide if these work well together and get to know that combination. So we will see as we go. And yeah, then in the next video, I will talk about how that combination has worked out for me, share my experiences, and we will pull the next combination for the next video. So that is basically what this is. So after 4.5 minutes of rambling, let's finally pull an oracle deck and a tarot deck. So this will be a quite short video. It's just an introduction about for you to explain what this video series is about and to pull the first combination. And then I will work with that combination for 1 week, and we will see each other in this specific video series next week, and I will share with you guys my experiences. And yeah, so let's first pull a tarot deck. And let's see what we got. The Langustel Tarot. That is actually quite interesting because that tarot deck I had for a long time, or I have for a long time in my collection. And I haven't worked with before. So not only will this be a combination of decks that is new to me, but also the tarot deck is new to me. I haven't used it at all before because I wasn't drawn to using it. And it is also a tarot deck that isn't quite popular. I haven't seen a lot out there. Um, so yeah, it will be quite interesting. I actually had considered to getting rid of it, but there's something about it that I wanted to give it a chance. So yeah, so this will be the tarot deck that we will be working with. I will show it to you after we pulled our oracle deck. So switch over, put this in. I hope this is in the oracle deck list right now. And let's pull our oracle deck. And we have the cosmic reading cards as the oracle deck that I will combine with it. So with the cosmic reading cards I have worked with, I love these cards. I also the other deck that that was coming out that is quite similar to this is on my wish list as well, and I want to combine these two together. But for now, I only have the cosmic reading cards, and I love them. I love the artwork. I love how they read. So yeah, and a quite interesting combination actually, because the art styles are different. So the Cosmic Reading Cards is by Nari Anastasia. It is a mass market deck published by Rockpool Publishing. You can still get this deck, I believe. And this, I will just show you some of the cards. As I said, I love this deck. I love working with it. I have used it a lot. I need to do a journey through and quickie with this specific deck so you can see it a little bit more. But it is quite cosmic. You get a quite universal galaxy kind of feel for most of the cards. So yeah, I'm excited to work with this one because I know it quite well and I love to work with it. And also it feels quite right for the wintry kind of energy that we're moving into. And for this, I'm quite interested in seeing how it works for me. And if we match, if I can connect to it or not. Because as I said, this is a deck that I once considered getting rid of because I just I didn't feel drawn to use it. And it has a quite colorful, rich colors, um, unique art style to it. So this is the Langustel Tarot by Langustel Verlag. It is, or Langustel Publishing in English. It is produced in Germany, right here where I live. It is a quite old deck, actually, if you see the copyright of 2008. Um, so yeah, you can get this on eBay. The actual creator of this deck is selling it on eBay, at least here in Germany. And it is quite an inexpensive deck, actually. And also the guidebook, there's a German part and an English part, so it will also be usable for you guys. There are only some keywords in there. And as you see, the cards are pretty huge. So this is your standard oracle size. They're even taller than that, but smaller. And the artwork is, as I said, quite colorful and quite, there is a lot going on, but it's not like scenic where you can see the whole figure most of the times. But you have the symbolism, like with the high priestess, you have the pomegranate, you have the three moons, like the full moon and the two crescent moons. You get the water here, you have the black and the white for the pillars. So you can still work with that. Most of the times it's quite Rider-Waite-Smith in its symbolism. Like here for the magician, you still have the cup, the wand, the pentacle, and the sword, and you get that sense of power. The Empress, you still have the heart, her wand, still the pomegranates, the wheat sheets, and a lot of green. The Emperor, like his staff, his golden sphere, his crown, the ram. But you can see what I mean. It is a little bit more abstract. So quite interesting to work with this. Because I haven't used it before, I can't give you a lot of my experiences right now, but I will give it to you. I love the star card. I will give it to you when I have used it. And as you can see also, quite interesting to have this colorful, like really painted, you can really see the paint brushes and the texture of the paint on there with these cosmic, more bluish, purpley, starry sky kind of cards. So I wouldn't have considered those two putting together in a combination actually. But right now, as I'm seeing them side by side, even though they are quite different, they still feel like they could work well together. So I'm excited how these two are working together and how the Langusto Tarot is reading for me. So yeah. So this will be our first deck combination actually for next week. So I hope you enjoyed this little video right here. I hope you're excited as I am for this new format. I hope you like this idea. And yeah, I hope we will see us together in the next video. That will come up next Thursday, where I will share with you guys how these two have worked together. Um, so yeah, that is actually it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of the videos that are coming up regularly and any of the new formats like this one right here. And thank you for watching. Thank you to all of my subscribers for subscribing, for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, you guys, bye.